Vinland 14. Season 1, let's go. It's looking cold out there. It's looking cold out there in Wales. And it's looking bloody out there in Wales. Why do you continue to forget us? Why have you abandoned us for so long?
神様。
Speaking to God.
どうしても私たちは私のようなものにあなたのおぼし飯はわかりません。ただ私にはあなたの天の国はとても遠くに感じられます。
Guessing. This might be Lydia? No, it's Anne.
缶の支度を手伝っとくれ。
行く、今行く。私たちを見ていらっしゃることが私には重荷でした。
Interesting.
つまり神父さんよ、あれだ、俺とこの兄貴がそうだ。ガキの頃から何をする時も一緒、お互い助け合ってやってきた。
I didn't know these two were
戦
brothers.
場での連携プレーじゃ誰にも負けねえぜ。
私の想像する愛とは全然違いますけど。
Nah.
あのな、
Again, pontificating on love.
お前は戦場に出たことねえからこの凄さがわかんねえんだよ。生死の最中のコンビネーションできるかお前に。
素晴らしいことだとは思います。
すみませんが分かるように言ってくれやがりませんかね。
そいじゃあさ、それはどうなんだよ。あんたやたら酒好きだ。その酒は愛なんじゃねえのかい？
違います。それに私は酒が好きなわけではありません。
はあ？じゃあ飲むなよ。
すみません。
こいつわけわからん。
俺らは総出でかかったんだ。
Back to the
そいつ
first
一人に
episode.
30人があっちゅう間に素手で叩き伏せられた。
Right.
素手だぞ。結局そいつは俺らが仕留めたが。
Oh no, back to the first episode. Oh, Jesus Christ, sorry. Of course. As I said that, I was like, this is actually probably talking about the 4th episode, isn't it? Not the 1st episode. Yes. Interesting. They still talk of tours in kind of legendary words. Obviously, for us, it's been, what was that, episode 4? We're now episode 14. It's been 10 episodes, 10 times 20. Not that long. But in the course of the story, it has been a number of years. So, yeah, this happened a long time ago. Like, Thorfinn was a little kid, and now he's like a full, I don't know, 14, 15-year-old. You guys actually probably know his exact age in the story at this point. So, yeah, this is something that will have gone down in history.
戦士としての礼儀ってもんが。おりょ。
そのもの、他に何かしましたか？名は何と言いますか？
Ah.
名前
So
を。
now he's seeing parallels between tours in their legend and, of course, Jesus.
その野郎も妙なことを言ってたぜ。本当の戦士に剣はいらない。とかなんとか。なんなんだよ坊主よ。今のは当たりか愛か。
What I love, and it comes from the manga, right? Because they had to convey so much character in still images. And this is the same for all graphic novelists, all comic book artists. But I love it when it's something subtle. Like if you have a giant fucking ripped superhero jumping through the air, okay, everybody can kind of understand what's going on there. But just in terms of body language, the way that the eyes are drawn, they're so great, manga artists, in capturing subtle emotional states just with still images. Because a lot of anime doesn't actually have a crazy amount of animation. Some action scenes do, but a lot of it is kind of static with, they let the scene move a bit, right? But they don't have loads of stuff going on in the animation. But look at the body language here. Hunched over, the closed posture, staring into the fire. Even though it's just a still image, you can get so much from it. I think sometimes that we overcomplicate things these days and feeling that we need to show every single little element of detail. But in actual fact, you can capture so much emotion. I was watching a thing yesterday about how we as humans will relate to stick figures. And it's true. if we can see what a stick figure is trying to achieve, what a stick figure wants, how they hold out their arms, or if they're attacking somebody, we can relate to that. That's like a skill, a sort of innate skill of the human mind. And so like this, I can see his whole life story. Don't be silly, but there's so much depth in just this character from this still, and of course what we've seen, but we haven't actually seen that much of him. He's a pisshead, he's a priest, he's looking for love, but not sex love, like something deeper, something more spiritual. And here he's had a revelation.
本当の戦士。
貴様から月が離れとることを言うておるのだ。雪に焦って進路を変えた途端これじゃ。貴様の兵も少なからず動揺しておるぞ。私の手下は修羅場をくぐってきてるんです。この程度のことじゃビクビクしませんよ。命令通りにスラスラっと動いてるでしょう。引き返せ。マーシや横断は無理じゃ。月の落ちとるときは何をやっても裏目に出る。
For the time being, the main character of the show has changed from Thorfinn to Askeladd. Thorfinn has become a side character for now. It will inevitably return. He is set up as a protagonist, but it's not the first time the show's done this. Obviously, the protagonist and the hero of the show at the beginning was Tors, briefly, and now it's Askeladd. So it's interesting how it plays with that structurally, and with so many characters in an ensemble piece like this, I guess there's an inevitability to that. It happens in all shows where they have, oh, this is this person's episode, or this is this person's backstory episode. But here we're following the story, the trials and tribulations of Askeladd.
孫友の襲撃、略奪は我らノルド人の伝統でしょう。誘惑に合わせず悪よりお救いください。国と力と栄えとは限りなくあなたのものです。アーメン。
So I had to say that every single day of my life in school. I don't know if it's the case in American schools or wherever you're from. Completely depends on where you're from. But in my school here in the UK, all from being a small child up until I left, that was said in the school assembly every single morning, the Lord's Prayer as it's called. And I never really thought about what it meant and what the different things symbolized. You just kind of said it. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But it just was what it was. But reading it through then, I not really thought about it for years. Reading it through then, just, okay. It makes more sense in an older times as well. It didn't make a great deal of sense. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. This is slightly different. As we have forgiven our debtors. And the one that we used to say was forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And I guess now I'm hearing it as an adult and the fact that it's debts here and not trespass. I always thought it was like, forgive us the times where we break into someone's fucking land and forgive the people who do that to us. But it's much more of a spiritual thing. Like, it's basically, forgive us all the times that we have stepped away from the path. Forgive us all the times that we have asked for God's help in terms of debt. And we have also forgiven those who ask for ours. What an interesting show. So deep.
Amen.
Right, so these people in the village are about to get fucking murked. Murked in Mercia. Because that's going to be harsh. But the reality...
地獄は悪魔がうようよいる怖いところだぞ。嫌だろ悪魔。
悪魔、怖い。
I can see where this is going. It's going to be fucking horrible. I can tell you that. This is going to be horrible, I think.
よく覚えておきなさい。
この世をお裁きになろうとするの？
急じゃないぞ。大昔から決められてたんだ。イエス様が復活なさってから1000年後。
Random shot of the old dude eating some porridge.
つまり20年後。神様のお裁きで悪党はみんな地獄行きだ。
俺知ってる。悪党は天
神。おお、あいつら超悪。きっと神様はああいう連中が湧いてくるのをご存知だったんだろうな。
いくらするんだろうこの指輪。今からでもお金払ったら神様は許してくれるかしら。
Ah, so she stole something, and now she thinks she's going to hell.
悪魔が誘惑したんだわ。
Interesting.
私みたいな悪い子はきっと裁きの日に地獄へ落ちるんだわ。きっと家族の中で私だけ天国に行けないんだ。
This goes where I think it's going. This is going to be fucking harsh.
誰？
なんだよその顔。
さっきの話を聞いてなかったのか。ちゃんと良い子にしてないと神様が罰。チーズ。晩ご飯拝見。
Thou art utterly rejected us. Thou art very wroth against us. Can you imagine that? Just sat there having dinner. Happened to be having quite a deep theological discussion at the time, but irrelevant. Only relevant to the way this story is constructed. But ultimately, you're just sat there having dinner with your family, and then a fucking giant. Bear in mind, the Brits, the English at this point, men probably 5'5", a fucking 6'2", monstrous Dane with an army behind him, bursts through the door. I mean, fuck that.
あったけ生き返るわ。なんだこんちは。ガキが多いな。なんだね。あんたたちは。大麦のミルクがゆと干し肉が少々。玉ねぎ入ってる。おい、武器になりそうなもん押さえとけ。おう。
食べ物を粗末にしてバチが当たっ
大丈夫か。おい。なんだっけ。イングランド語で食い物全部。ああ、そうそう。食い物全部出せ。殺すぞ。
That shit.
これが
ってことは冬越しの食料も50人分か。104人の戦士には足りねえな。一度だけ許す。だが次邪魔をすればその場で殺す。俺はもともと坊主は綺麗なんだ。あんたたちはデンジンか。わしらの言葉の通じる者はおらんか。せめて半分残してくれないか。半分あればなんとか冬は越せる。
He's gonna leave him to starve.
どうか。赤ん坊か。そりゃ大変だな。大丈夫。あんた方のことは考えてあるよ。冬越しの心配はしなくていい。本当にか。本当さ。来年も再来年ももう冬越しの心配はいらん。あんた方を苦悩から解放してやろう。
詰めれば62人入るぜ。
アシャラット。
This is, I mean, depending on how it ends, one of the most fucked up and harshest episodes of a TV show I have ever seen. But, one, we'll see how it ends. Two, this is the reality of what happened. So they can't pretend that it didn't. We've already seen them destroy a village earlier on. But this one's just gone deeper, more personal, more human.
やれ。
神様、見ていらっしゃいますか。父ちゃんや母ちゃん、じいちゃん、弟や妹はそちらに着きましたか。ドキドキしてるんだもの。
So in this weird, twisted way, she's not happy, but
悪い人たちがいるなんて。
she assumes they've gone to heaven at least, and she's not cursed them all to hell.
あなたの罰を恐れない人たちがいるなんて。指輪を盗んだあの瞬間みたいに、私は今ドキドキしてるの。
Oh, she wants to be like them? The Danes? So she doesn't have to be afraid of the devil? Is that what she's saying? Interesting. I mean, an amazing episode, but Jesus fucking Christ. Like, it was artfully done, but my word. I was not expecting something like this when I started on this anime journey, let me tell you. Vinland Season 1, 15.
そうか。クヌートは死んだか。
Hold on, Canute is dead?
いえ、正確に
Oh,
は
okay.
行方不明との。
Okay.
生き延びて救助を待っておるやもしれんが、助けを送るとしても春まで待たねばならん。王陛下におかれましてはご心注意かばかりかと。
Oh, I know those fingers.
ああ、雪が降る。
after Christmas.
戦争が終わる。
Big talks. Where is
冬
it?
よ、お前は戦士の心
Oh,
さえ凍らせるのか。
Gloucester. Okay, to the map. Gloucester is... There it is. So, we have... Hold on, where are we? We have Bath and Bristol, which obviously we looked at before. There's Portishead. Music fans. There you go. And Gloucester, up here. So, near the border to Wales. Moving up towards the Midlands. Birmingham here. Northampton. And then you've got Leicester, which they've mentioned before. And a lot of the stuff's happening up around here. But he's in Gloucester at the moment. So the question is that? Roasted pork or boiled pork? Fucking roasted. Really?
わかんねえよ。まず飲み込め。おい。いやー、なんだかんだ言ってさ、あそこで王子に逃げられたのは痛かったな。いやいや、あんたが渡したんだろう。あの王子は腰抜けだけど使い道はあったんだよな。困った人だな、あんたは。戦争が下火になると、そうやってまた火種を探す。
Listen to that. That's a fucking line. As soon as the fire starts to die down, you go looking for another spark. Of course, you bastard.
俺たちは戦士だぜ。戦士は戦場にいてこそ戦士だ。今度、ウェセックスの賢人会議でな、スベン王がブレトワルダとして認められるそうだ。はあ？それって全面降伏じゃん。だな。デンマークがイングランドを飲み込むんだ。貴族どもは王権を捨ててでも戦争を終わらせたいらしい。悪い予感ってのはどうしてこう当たるのか。どうする？玉砕覚悟でスベン王軍に勝ち込むかい。アホ！俺は喧嘩は大好きだが負けるのは大嫌いだ。
だとよ。あいつらなんかあるたびに許しをこわにゃなんないのか。
It is a central part of the religion, really.
意図高き方。天にいます我らの
Forgive us our
父よ。
sins.
ここに眠る村人たちの魂を、父よ。あなたが良き者も悪しき者も等しく愛されるというのなら、何のために無力な私たちを試されるのですか。父よ。私の声は、あなたの耳に届いているのでしょうか。私はあなたの愛を疑っています。
やめよ。
Someone's finding their voice.
父を疑うだと我が子を愛おしく思わぬ父親などいない。
Interesting here. The obvious correlation between the father and his father, who is also kind of a deity figure in himself.
どうもこうも。この季節、その位置に単独行動のデンジン部隊など、そういくつもねえだろうよ。
回路と見せかけて陸路でゲインズ払い。雪に振り込められて休息中ってとこが。
十中八九。
Time for a fight.
トルフィンとクヌートだ。クヌートだ。よし、まだまだ楽しめるかもな。
The plot thickens.
イングランド軍にここがバレた。
え、バレた？
おうよ。この雪かき分けてきやがった。
Reckon you're gonna make it
よっ
happen,
ぽど
Baldy?
エンジンが憎いと見える。
そんな。
急がねと脱出の機会を失う。分かったらちゃちゃっとやれ。
分かった。
ビョルン、ゴロスキどもに応戦の体制を取らせろ。指揮官は捕らえるぞ。なんでバレたか知りてえ。
了解。
あっと待て、ビョルン。もう一ついい機会だ。ついでにあれやるぞ。
Okay. Let's do what we discussed. I don't know what that is. Do we know what that is? I don't think we do.
じゃねえか。
平気だろう。イングランドの兵隊は
Yeah,
弱
but
い
it's
か
not
ら
the
な。
real English, is it?
そうでなくて。
殿下、空豆とキャベツとウサギです。
ウサギ？
はい、トルフィンが捕まえまして、スープに加えたらいかがかと。
ご苦労。血を抜いて内臓を洗っておけ。
Looks good, mate. Looks good.
遠慮するな。そなたのウサギだ。
うまかろうが、次は鹿でも取ってこい。
貴族ってのは食うばかりだと思ってたぜ。
趣味だ。普段は作らぬし、ラグナルの他は誰も知らぬ。そなたも口外してはならぬぞ。
In a very
別に
gentle
悪かねえだろ。
episode of this show, but it's nonetheless still
昔に
captivating.
あれはうまかったな。
後で料理人にコツを聞きました。煮こごりを上手に使っておりましてな。
煮こごりか。なるほどな。
ラグナ、バカ野郎、伝令だ、伝令。
Damn. Once again, the anime trick lulling me into that full sense of security. Every time, it's going to work on me every time. I just got to accept it. Yeah, really interesting. Ragnar's becoming like he was a father figure anyway, but if he's starting to mold and move into a father figure character for Thorfinn here potentially, also was molding and metamorphosizing into a kind of mentor figure for Askeladd, while still being a busybody and a bit annoying. So again, I like the way the characters are being slowly developed. They are not one-dimensional characters in this show, which I think is something that you could label. There's a problem with the genre, or the medium, I shouldn't say the genre, the medium of anime is sometimes when it's the characters can be a little bit one-dimensional. I mean, they're literally two-dimensional because they're cartoons. But here, we're getting fully developed, interesting human characters. A very human show, deeply human.
敵に見つかったっす。東の森で戦闘がおっ始まりました。
何？
大した兵数じゃなさそうですが、一応用心してください。向かうのはダービーっす。
Down to Derby.
この後に及んでまだ敵地を進むと抜かすか。アシェラと連れてこい。今すぐだ。
今は前線で指揮を取ってます。話があるならご自分で出向けばいいんじゃないですか。
This is the difference though. Askeladd is out there, front and center. Front and center.
おい、時の声はあっちから聞こえるぞ。
やっと気づいたか。鈍いなあんた。
え？貴様ら何を？
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It all just got a little bit Goodfellas.
すまねえな、とんがり頭。アシュラットの命令なんでね。
大事な話がある。
遺言なら俺が聞くぜ。話せよ。
いいから呼べ。王子殿下に関わることだ。直接話す。急げ。
It did it again. It did it twice in a row. The full sense of security rug pull.
人払いしますか。
声が止んだ。戦闘が終わったな。
そして貴殿の死がさらなる成長を促すでしょう。お役目は今日から私が引き継ぎます。
Just as I was talking about Ragnar developing, they fucking stabbed him through his fat belly, and now he's gonna die.
わしの後を引き継ぎ、何があろうと、クヌート殿下をお守りすると。何があろうとクヌート殿下をお守りし、戦士ラグラルの意義ある死に報いん。ご満足かな。口をしやく、貴様などに殿下を託そうとは。急がれた方がいい。そして王陛下はデンマーク王国の分裂を恐れたのだろう。おそらく一つの決断を内心に下された。両殿下のうちどちらかを殺そうと。スベン王が王子を。こたび王陛下が殿下を戦場へ伴ったのは殿下を戦死させるためだ。今やお父上のスベン王陛下、その人なのだ。
Issues in this episode.
亡命しろ。もはやそれしかない。ゲンズバラでわしの弟が段取りをつけていて。
Rip Ragnar.
なんてこって、早めに言ってくれよ。そういうことはよ。一目殿下にお別れよ。ダメだ。
Oh! You fucking savage. I mean, it wasn't going to happen anyway, but Jesus.
終わったら一緒に鶏料理でもきっと王陛下も喜んでください。
Oh, man. Jesus, what an episode. What a moment. And an actual twist as well. So we're in serious situation now. Escalad's going to have the fucking King of Denmark after him. And that side of the Danish army, that side of the kingdom. The stakes have just got higher. And again, so interesting that the show right now just isn't really about Thorfinn. It continues to be just a fantastic, marvelous show. I couldn't be enjoying it anymore, to be honest. And we'll see what happens next. I'll see you there. Peace.